Warframe recent release, Isles Weaver update with its own event Operation 8 clause. If you play in the new game mode from this update, you may notice that the damage you dealt on the bosses, absolute shit even with your strongest of weapon. And that all thanks to a mechanic called damage attenuation. And for peoples that not yet having a PTSD flashback from the Evervo 60 eyes yet, attenuation is damage resistant that DE like to apply to a boss or enemy to solve the problem of player get too strong, kill boss too fast. But thing is, if just only use damage attenuation alone without any other mechanic to accompany it, all it end up doing is drag out the fight just for the sake of drag it out. It not fun or challenging. If you look into the boss fight carefully, it do have another mechanic mix in, is the weak point. However, the damage when you shoot it so underwhelm, and the rate it show up so passive that is it almost like shooting it not affect the fight at all. It shouldn't be like that. The weak point should be there so player can engage to bypass the attenuation, create an active gameplay that player control of the offense option. Another way to do it that I think Warframe should adopt is the stagger mechanic from Armored Core 6. The way it work in AC6 is, every enemy have a stagger bar, you fill it up by attacking them, it will fill up faster if you use high impact damage weapon. Once the target is stagger, you can unload huge damage on them. This mechanic is used throughout the entire game. Mostly it used for bypass the defense of elite or bosses. It's create a very engaged combat system, and as you dash around dodging and shooting stuff, it feel pretty similar to Warframe. So I think Warframe can use this mechanic to make the attenuation more fun and engaging than just a patch to a problem, and also make use of the dusty, forgotten, impact status. And why impact, you ask? I believe that the status that used for this mechanic should be a common status on weapon, not some extra element that will make thing more overly complicated. Beside it literally called impact and also commonly found on most weapon in AC6, I meant DE already copy Miyazaki once for DVR, and that is a whole different combat system than the base Warframe combat. So, why not copy his homework, again? But this one build for a game that much more similar to base Warframe. The stagger system is really versatile for it can be combined with the other system as well. The smart cleaner boss is the best example of this. This boss fight combine the damage attenuation, weak point, and stagger mechanic together. Anywhere on this boss except the weak point have heavy damage attenuation. You run out of ammo before you even scratch 10% of it health if you not shoot the weak point. And to deal actual damage you have to stagger it. 2 out of 3 mechanic already exist in Warframe, so why not one more? After see how well they work together. DE tries to using the weak point as another engage layer like the Thumper tank at the plane of Eidolon and even the Murmur boss as mentioned earlier. But why in God green earth did they decide to put attenuation on the weak point too? Either let the weak point be weak point or add another mechanic for players to overcome, to deal actual damage. That all the idea I have for this. Attenuation is not necessary need to go away, but I hope DE find a way to use it more like an actually fun mechanic to engage than at present state. Anyway, bye, for now.